Hey everyone, and welcome. Let's go ahead and get started. Here I am. I'm logged into WP Admin. We're going to come on down, plugins, and add new. Now keep in mind, some of my settings might still be there because I've been working off the same demo site, but we'll get into that as we hit it. Upload. Now it's going to take you to a new window. Zip format, I got it all ready to go. Obviously it's going to be called something different when I get it to you guys. Install now. Activate plugin is going to activate it. You see it's got a crazy name right now. I'll probably shorten it to make it easier for you, so that you're not like, wait, what did that do again? Okay, so we got that activated. Now you'll see there's no additional options added because it's a very simple plugin to use. What it's going to do is it's going to add an additional profile field within the user profile that is crucial to this whole thing working, and then it's going to give you an additional option for pages and posts. So let's go ahead and dive into that. All right, first thing I want to do is let's go to my profile. I'm going to open that up in a new tab. You see, it's not done anything dramatic, but what it's done is it's adding an additional field. You know, normally it cuts off here at Jabber / Google Talk, but we've added in, now that we've activated the plugin, Google Profile URL. So let's grab that. We're going to grab the URL here to the demo that we've been working on, which is the plugin group. So let me go ahead and paste that in, and then we're going to update that. You see, I've already got all my name and info in there. That just helps, again, with, okay, this is Jameson, okay, this is Jameson over here. It helps with the whole process with authorship authority. So the profile is done. So that's step one. Step two is now going and creating your post, your page, your content that's going to be created under you, under this author, okay? So here's a demo that I set up. It's just called Google News, and it's got a bunch of lorem ipsum, or whatever it's called, dummy text. Okay, and what you're going to see next is under screen options here, you'll see I'm in the latest version of WordPress, which is currently 3.2.1. Screen options, I already have it shown up, but if it wasn't, you just click on that. We want to show the REL or rel attribute. Okay, now you'll see it's showing up down here. And what do you type in this? You type the same thing every single time, and that is the word author. Do not put anything else in this form field. Again, just type in author, all lowercase. I got the author already picked up here. If you had multiple authors on your site, obviously pick the correct one here. You don't have to do anything special above and beyond that. Pick your categories, format, blah, 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 and then update. So let me show you this now. On the front side, it's nothing special. I've got 2010 theme installed. Here it is, basic blog post, right? Okay. The next thing we have to do is we have to go into the profile, and we have to, the Google Plus profile, and we have to link this up. And if you've gone through the videos already for Google Plus training, then you'll see that I talk about these links over here. So let's go ahead and dive in, and I'm going to show you what I mean. Edit profile. Then what you're going to do is click on links. It's going to bring them all up. I already have it saved here, so let's go ahead and delete it, and I'm going to add it again. You're going to come here to add custom link, and up top here is going to be what you want to call it. So let's just call it, you know, my blog, and then the URL. Now, the ideal way to do this would be to link directly to the author URL, okay? That can be a little tricky to find inside of the depending on the theme, because gosh, all these themes are so different, and they don't support this and they do that, and it becomes really tricky. That's why I opened up this blog post, because the easiest way to get to it, you go to the very bottom and you'll see that there's a timestamp here. And this is actually a sister blog site, so it's not going to show up correctly on this example I'm showing you, okay, because it's a / subfolder. It depends on the permissions you have set, which you're going to have, depending on, let me take a step back. If you've got a subfolder set up and you've got tons of subfolders, and you're working on one of these instead of the root domain, contact your server and make sure that they have it to where you're going to be able to see authorship or author URLs this far in with subfolders, okay? Because stock, a lot of HostGator accounts don't. Like, for instance, mine right here does not allow that, and this is HostGator, okay? So the only chance I'd have of finding this would be I'd have to try and track it down myself, which don't even try it. It's not worth it. But normally, you would see down here in the timestamp, and you would be able to link off to the profile and grab it that way. That is the absolute best way to do it, but it's not needed. All I really have to do is grab the domain here, which is just, billowmarketing.com demo site 3. Okay, so let me grab that and go back to the Google Plus profile, paste that in, and then save. That's good enough right there. So now I've established a link here, and I've established a link in my profile within the WordPress site. So what's left to do? Okay, let me show you something. I want to show you what this is going to look like right now. Come over here to Webmaster Tools. I'm going to, as mentioned, give you guys this URL so that you can test and make sure you did this correctly. I think it's going to show up wrong, incomplete, but let's just double check. And now it's showing up complete. It's because I've already linked it several times, but all right, that isn't what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you was it's saying, hey, it's not complete because you haven't linked up the site correctly. Okay? So let me point something out. If you did it incorrectly, it would show red here. Let me see if I can just grab something that isn't linked up. What would it do if I just did this? I just want to be able to show you here. Yeah, it's showing everything verified now, because now it's gotten all indexed. So let's go back home here. All right, so we've created the establishment and the connection between your Google Plus One account here, so we're linked up there, and your WordPress profile. Now there's a few little what ifs that can happen. Here are all of them in a nutshell. If you have, you got to look at it this way. What happens at that point is now Google's going to spider your site, and it's going to try and find the authorship so it can link up. Okay? Now, if you've got a static page swapped out for the home page, so you've come into WordPress settings and you've changed the reading settings here. Let me show you. If you've changed this to a static page, and you've got that going on, and you've got really crappy like filtering and segmentation in your site, so it's not really well optimized, chances are it won't be able to link those up. Okay, it's only going to search so many layers, the spider, and then it's just going to say that it's going to error out, and it's going to say that it can't find it. Okay, so an easy way to do it, like if you want to get these linked up really quick and your site is horribly optimized, then what you would do is create a custom menu. And in that custom menu, at the very least, link up to your About Us page, just like you see here, just like you see on the live site. But, okay, and that should work. Because again, I've tested this thing quite a bit. So the About Us solved the problem with most themes. But then there was a few that, and I'm going through this because this is going to be potential troubleshooting issues that you guys are going to have, okay? But then there was like a few themes that they didn't support custom menus, and it was just so hard to try and filter through information when the site's getting indexed. So another way that you can do it is you would wrap the entire content. Let me come to the page here, or to the post, and I'm going to show you the very last way that this will absolutely do it. Okay, I'm going to go to HTML version, okay, and you're going to have to get your hands a little dirty. What we're going to do is we're going to put an A into brackets here. Not brackets, but greater sign, less than. I'm a little brain dead, so I'm drawing a blank as to the real verbiage. So you open it, A, close A, and that will do it. What that is that's specifically this content author. So that will be the finishing touch if you've got a super difficult theme or really crappy, excuse my language, but it's not optimized, SEO is horrible. Maybe you have multiple authors and it's having trouble picking it up because of how you have the latest blog posts syndicated or posted on your website. Who knows? You're going to have a wide array of different scenarios that you're going to hit. But those are the absolute 3 ways that I found through almost any scenario I could think of that would work. Okay, so first and foremost, add a custom menu. If it's erring out and saying that it cannot connect the dots, basically, add a custom menu. Second thing, add the specific blog post or page to that custom menu to help. Third thing, divert back to the original settings, which shows the latest blog posts, etc., as the home page. And fifth change is to wrap it in A and close that out for author and around the specific content. And that will fix it, okay? And so now what you would do is you'd come over here and you would have the specific URL. Let's see if I still got it in. Yep, I do. And then preview. And what you get is this. So I've got my thumbnail, I've got plugin groups, which is the name, and I've got the blog post here. It says verified authorship markup is correct for this page. I mean, I'm ready to go. So now you got to just use your indexing techniques and things like that to help get it indexed. But chances are it's already in the SERPs and showing up. Okay, so and of course, as you've seen in the imagery, this shows up over here in the search engine result pages. And that's it, okay? So that wraps up this training video. I want to cut it there and leave you guys to it.